Okay, welcome to Vegas Valuations goes live, but not really. We tried to go live. We kept disconnecting. We're literally in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
We're on the road from where we live to the airport. And the reason why we wanted to go live was because we put it out on our YouTube community tab and on Facebook to ask us a few questions. I stole this idea from Lori and George. And I thought it was fantastic the way that they were allowing their viewers to kind of get involved in their journey on the way to Vegas. And I said, I'm stealing that. I did tag them in the post, and they actually have submitted a question or two. So thank you so much to Lori and George for being cool and allowing us to take this idea. And thank you to everybody that submitted a question. Man, I was not expecting this many questions.
Yeah.
I was originally just going to loop all of this into like our day one travel to get to Vegas, because we're not going to get there till this evening, but I feel like it almost deserves its own video because so many people many people have asked questions that that would have been the main factor of the video. So I didn't want one to take away from the other, so here we are. And then hopefully we'll have enough signal that I can just upload this to YouTube, whether it's at the airport or whatever, and we can kick off the travel vlog separately. But anyway, let's get into it. Again, this is called Ask Us Anything, and I was hoping that maybe we could take a few live questions too. That's obviously not going to work, but that's okay. We've got a lot of ammunition here. All right, so the first question from D-Gen, Jenny, and me. This was on YouTube. And I think this is more of a me question. If you had to Vegas with no naps or no mimosas, which would you choose? And a big thank you to D-Gen, Jenny, and me for submitting this question. This is hard.
Not for me.
Well, what's your answer?
Mine would be hands down, I need my naps.
I gotta have my nap, man. Like, I really enjoy getting up, getting after it, getting started, whether it's mimosas or just a few drinks. I love day drinking, man. I don't do it at home. I'm not a raging alcoholic, but when I'm on vacation, I love starting my day and getting right after it and having a quick nap to reset the system so I can go after it later on in the evening. So I'd be willing to forego mimosas if it meant I had to choose between mimosas and naps. And again, big thanks to D-Gen, Jenny's, and me for posing that.
I think we need to now come up with some sort of challenge or something for a Vegas trip.
No, I'm not doing that. No naps or no mimosas. I can't.
Don't be stupid.
Okay, that's nice. All right, so the next one's from DW Viking-C6N. DW Viking-C6N. And there's a whole list of questions here. What are your Vegas favorites for? We'll start with number one, a cocktail. What's your favorite cocktail?
My favorite cocktail?
How do you not know the answer to this?
Why?
Because it's easy.
Why?
I know exactly which one's yours.
What is it?
The Caesar at the Bar Canada at the D.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hers. I don't like Caesars at all. I like Bar Canada, but I don't like Caesars.
But it only can be from the one girl. The other girls can't make it.
Oh, man, you better hope they're not watching.
Well, sorry.
Yeah, you're going to walk in and be like, I hope I'm the right girl. My favorite cocktail in Vegas is, does a mimosa count as a cocktail? I don't think so. I'll get a little bit more creative here. And to date, the best cocktail I've had was the mojito made in the high limit room at the Cosmopolitan. We were with Champ, and again, funny story. We walk in, and they say, drinks are double in here, basically saying that we didn't look like we'd belong. And I guess Ashley and I didn't, but Champ was doing okay financially, so whatever. That was one of the best cocktails I've had. It was so good, that mojito. Hard to beat a good mojito. Number 2 on the question of this question is your biggest favorite for Mexican.
That one, Cosmo.
Amaya.
Amaya, yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Amaya's hard to argue with.
Yeah.
Really, really good. We tried it. Go back and watch one of our, what was it, the most recent vlog we did? Yeah, in December. Amaya was fantastic. World's biggest taco salad.
Yeah.
World's biggest taco salad. Biggest favorites for steak.
I have to say the Golden Steer.
Golden Steer?
Yeah, the steak was really good.
Yes. I didn't get the steak. I got the prime rib. I very rarely get steak. We're from Alberta. Alberta is, and I'm going to show my bias here, world renowned, as far as I'm concerned, for some of the best beef that you can buy. It is, again, Alberta beef is how it's marketed. It's really good. So when I go to Vegas, I'm not typically looking for a good steakhouse, but we did go to Golden Steer with Carson and Ashley with Vegas Legacy. And I did try a piece of your steak. I liked it over Oscars. I liked Golden Steer over Oscars.
Right.
So I would have to say Golden Steer. Vegas favorites for cheap eats. This is still from DW Viking-C69, by the way.
Like fast food cheap eats?
Yeah, like cheap, anywhere that you'd consider cheap eats. So obviously Golden Steer would not qualify.
No.
Amaya would not qualify.
I mean, Tom's is always good, but it's kind of medium.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that
you
cheap
know what?
eats.
Virgil's.
You consider Virgil's cheap eats?
It's pretty cheap. Like, I think the 4 of us, when we took the kids, we ate for like $60. We got that barbecue platter.
The big old platter at Virgil's, it says it feeds 2, but it will feed more than that. That is pretty affordable.
I can't think of anything. Oh, actually, you know what? I really liked the Earl's sandwich.
Oh, Earl's sandwich
Yeah.
in Planet Hollywood?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Cheap eats. I'll take Earl's sandwich as I'm not sure if you'd consider it, but Blondie's, at least the last time we were in Blondie's in the Planet Hollywood Mall, the Miracle Mile Mall, they have some pretty decent, like, I guess you could call it happy hour specials or lunch hour specials. Really good there too. But yeah, I put Blondie's at the top of the list in terms of cheap eats. And then finally, favorite place to get drunk. Favorite place to get drunk in Vegas.
Bar Canada.
Yeah, Bar Canada's tough to argue with. The service is always fantastic. Of course, Bar Canada in the D. That's what I'll go with. I'll go with Bar Canada as well in the D. That's what you're going with?
Yep.
Okay. The next one from the YouTube community tab. Noli Caulfield 98. We met Noli. Proud Irishman.
Oh, yeah. And his wife?
Yes. He actually had an entire crew.
Yeah.
Made the mistake of referring to as being from the UK. Not a good start when you're meeting an Irishman, but in my defense, I was pretty drunk. So Noli, I hope you and your crew are doing well. My Irish friend. Hi guys, hope you're keeping well. How much budget do you bring a day for gambling? And the average tip amount over a 5-day trip? Keep doing what you're doing. I didn't do the math on this.
What do you mean?
The average tip amount, I tip for meals between 22 and 25% if the service is good.
Yeah.
That would be what we would on average tip.
And then for drinks, so like when we're sitting at the slots, it's typically if we each order a drink, we tip $5.
$5, yeah, $5 every time they stop.
And then like after a couple times, we sometimes do like a couple dollars if it's the same waitress. But yeah, it's typically around $5 if we're both ordering a drink.
Okay. And then in terms of the bring a day for gambling, we gamble together. If I were to hazard a guess, it'd be somewhere between, I don't even know if I want to say it out loud.
I know. Like, I don't know if I should be embarrassed with how much we bring or if I should be.
I would say that we gamble on average, $400 to $500 a day. That's what mine would be.
What? That's together.
No, money in, money out, though.
Oh.
You got to think about, you got to go back and you have to look at how much coin in, coin out in last year.
Right.
I don't want to say what our coin in, coin out was because it's almost embarrassing to say it out loud.
Yeah, I don't know then.
I would say that on average we're gambling between $500 and $1,000 between the two of us a day. Now, if the luck is bad and we're not seeing any of that money coming back, it could be down to like $250 a day. You got to see some money coming back. But in terms of money that we're feeding into the machine, it starts with maybe $250 a person. And as you're winning, you're putting money back in.
Wow. Going fast.
That guy was going very fast. Too fast. It's, by the way, it's minus 26 degrees Celsius. So like everything's shaking real good. Like nothing runs when it's this temperature very well. So thank you very much, Noli. Hopefully that answers your question. I've never really kept track. I know some people bring like a dedicated amount. This is what I'm doing in terms of my allocated budget for gambling. We're not like that.
Well, we bring a certain amount of money.
Bring a certain amount of cash.
And that's it.
And yes, until it's not. Because we've also gone back to the ATM. Don't do what we do. Not a good idea. Okay, up next, Val Marie Loves Vegas. Thank you very much, Val Marie Loves Vegas. This was on the YouTube community. If you could see any Vegas-based show from the past to the present, which one would you choose?
Oh, I forgot about this question.
You want me to start?
Yeah.
I would go see Siegfried and Roy. We had a chance to meet up with Siegfried. It was one of the times we took the kids. It was in the Secret Garden at Mirage. He was incredible, super friendly. He had nothing but time for the people that were lined up to talk to him. I thought we were just going to take a picture, but he just kept asking question after question. Unfortunately, he would pass away later that year, I think. It was just such a cool experience to see him. And one of the reasons why I choose Siegfried and Roy was I grew up watching, they would do a TV special. And, of course, Vegas Vacation. We just rewatched Vegas Vacation this past weekend. It's like on my hit list every time we go to Vegas. And to me, it just epitomizes the era I grew up dreaming about going to Vegas. Siegfried and Roy. What about you?
I think I would have to go with Elvis.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
Elvis, of course.
In his prime.
What's the name of the hotel? We've never stepped foot into it in all these years we've been going to Vegas. It's Westgate.
Right.
Elvis, it wasn't called Westgate then, I don't think. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Someone can correct me in the comments. No, I think it was called the International, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, but Elvis, one of these days we should go to Westgate and at the very least walk around. Mm-hmm. It's one place we've never stepped foot in, but that would be a great Las Vegas show.
Yeah.
All right, Slots of Coasting, also on the YouTube community tab. They asked, what does a normal day in the life of Jamie and Ash look like versus your perfect Vegas day?
Oh, I'm telling you, you're going to be blown away.
Why?
Because we do fuck all.
Hey, you're not supposed to swear.
Oh, sorry.
She's not wrong. We're pretty boring.
Yeah, we go to work, we come home, and we sit around. I mean, we do also, like, we're both volunteer firefighters, so we do commit some time to that. I
got to correct you on the volunteer. We're paid on call.
Right.
That's,
whatever.
Very quickly, if you're listening from the States, I don't know how it works down there, but in Canada, they've started to get rid of any volunteer. So when someone says you're a volunteer firefighter, it really irritates me because I've dedicated literally hundreds of hours to training. 1001, level 1, level 2, 1051. You name it. I've taken the NFPA training. It's paid for by the department, and the volunteer component means we don't stay at the hall. We go home when a call comes in. That's where, if you're available, you're expected to voluntarily drag your ass to the call. Sorry, it's got a bad connotation as far as I'm concerned. But you're right. Go on.
Okay. So, yeah. So that's kind of what we do. We don't really do a lot outside of work and being at home and doing the on-call firefighting because we save all our money to go to Vegas.
Yeah. So, like the average day, I'm up at 5:30. Go to the gym. I go to the gym every day. Go to work. If we've got fire training, we'll do that. If a call comes in, we'll do that. We've got 3 dogs. That keeps us pretty busy. Bella, Babs, and Blue.
Oh, and I do have a side hustle.
And Ashley does, we're busy, but we're boring. Ashley does lashes off on the side from, I guess, an esthetician is maybe a good way to put it, right? Yep. So, yeah, we're pretty busy, but we're pretty boring. We don't really even drink when we're not in Vegas.
No.
So there you go. That kind of, I hope, answers your question. The perfect day in Las Vegas. We did a vlog on this, or not a vlog, a Vegas Valuations episode when we used to do those in our basement. But like the perfect day in Vegas to me starts with getting up early. I like getting up and getting after it. If I'm in the casino with a coffee in my hand at 7:30, great. From there, breakfast, mimosas. If it's a nice, beautiful, sunshiny day, I want to be on the patio, bottomless mimosas.
We don't typically eat lunch.
No, strip walking. From the strip walking back to the hotel for, a little bit more gambling and a nap. And then something in the evening. We like to get after it in terms of shows or
go for a dinner and then a show.
Yeah, show or at least something to do.
Yeah.
I don't like just sitting aimlessly in the casino because it will suck the money dry.
Yeah.
If you don't have the luck for you, that can ruin a vacation. So I like to have something planned in the evening where it gets me out of the casino. I still feel like I'm, getting up to something, and then to wrap the night back into the casino.
Yeah.
But at that point, you can choose, okay, I'm done, I'm going.
I don't think we're getting through all these questions.
We will. Anyway, you're right, we're rambling, but to me, the Vegas day, the perfect Vegas day, up early, mimosas in the morning, love strip walking. I love walking from place to place. Ashley, not so much, but I like getting out there, getting that sunshine on the face. I mean, look, it's sunshiny, but look at all the snow. That's not for me, man. I hate it. Okay, great question, Slots of Coasting. Thanks so much for asking. Vegas.777. Your Vegas bucket list and how many have you accomplished already? Okay, list one thing that you'd still like to do in Vegas.
The O.
She'd still like to see O, the show. We have not seen O, which is crazy how many times we've been to Vegas. This is trip number 22 for me, I think, or 21, I forget. O still remains elusive on our list. To me, another Vegas bucket list, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have a tough time answering that. We are sort of getting toward the tail end of what would have been the Vegas bucket list. Zip lining, maybe. And Carson was talking about maybe doing that this trip. We'll see. Carson, of course, with Vegas Legacy. Carson and Ashley are coming down in a few days. And you name it, we've done it. In terms of, obviously, aside from those two things, ziplining on Fremont to me would be the big one, but we've done the animal wildlife habitat, the lion habitat ranch. We've done go-karting. We've done Hoover Dam. We've done a lot of the regular shows, especially magic shows or comedy shows. We've been to Comedy Cellar. We've been to the Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. We've been to Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. So
I would like to go to a couple of the parks too, like Zion Park and Valley of Fire.
Yes.
Those are still on my list.
one of the things that we started doing a few trips ago was we'd rent a car and do a day trip. Anyway, great question, Vegas. 0.777. Our man Sean, ATX Vegas fan. Sean, great questions. We love Sean, beautiful human being. Had a chance to meet him very briefly, but we talk all the time on Twitter or X. Don't forget to, if you're on X, go follow Ashley and myself. Just look for Vegas Valuations, and then what's your X handle? Do you remember?
I have no idea.
I'm sure I've tagged Ashley in something. Sean, ATX Vegas fan on YouTube, asks, if money was no concern, how would you answer these 3 questions? 1, what room hotel would you stay in?
Okay, I was looking up a couple. So I'm very MGM loyal. So I would have to choose, and shoot, I can't remember. I think it's the 2-bedroom executive suite at Cosmo. But if I wasn't MGM loyal, I really want to stay at the Venetian. And there is I think it's called the Executive Theater Suite at the Venetian. Ooh, it looks amazing.
I would stay in those secret high roller rooms in MGM Grands. I saw a tour of those, and those they're like super exclusive. That would be where I'd like to stay if money were no object. And actually, some of any place with a balcony or a patio, and you've got to be a high roller to get to some of those that aren't in Cosmo, that would be at the top of my list. The second, if money was no object, no concern, the first restaurant you'd eat at. I don't know. Money has not really held us back from eating what we want to eat in Vegas.
Yeah. What's that one in the Bellagio where the fountain, you can sit?
Is it Prime, I think it's called?
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to do that, but I think we have looked into that. But actually, because there is a minimum you have to spend per person to be able to sit near the fountain. So yes. I would say that would be my choice.
I'd say so.
Because I would want to sit where the fountains are.
Yeah, that'd probably be where we'd eat. But yeah, we did the whole bucket list thing. Going back to the bucket list question, that was $500 Canadian to eat in the Bellagio Conservatory, right? We did that in the last vlog. So yeah, I don't know. I probably anywhere near the fountains with a cool view where you're right next to them, that would be all right.
Yeah.
And then finally, what table game or slot would you play in at what denomination bet size?
Okay, I don't know about the denomination and bet size, but I would love to go in a Texas Hold'em poker tournament.
That's one thing that every time I walk by one of the poker rooms, I'm like, it's not the money that holds us back. It's just, you got to dedicate time to it, right? I feel like I get too antsy sitting there going Vegas is right out there and I'm in this little room playing this game. Oh, boy. I would love to have a serious $100 a hand session of blackjack where every hand you're just sweating beads. Going back to Vegas vacation where he's trying to beat the blackjack dealer at Mirage. Chevy Chase's character, Eddie Griswold. They're not Eddie Griswold. God. Clark Griswold. I think it would be rad to sit down, and you'd have to have a hefty bankroll if you're going $100 a hand, because that can go real quick. That'd be it. I think a nice blackjack session at $100 a hand anywhere. But we play a lot of slots. I think I don't know. I enjoy the rush of the slots too. This was from Donnie Marie.
The Donnie Marie?
Not that Donnie Marie, I don't think. Also on YouTube. Thanks, John, by the way, for the question. We got to hustle it up because we're actually getting close to the city. Our all-time favorite properties are Fontainebleau and the Cosmopolitan. Which are yours? Love your vlogs. We always end up laughing out loud at something. Well, thank you so much, Donnie Marie. Or Donnie Marie. Could be 2 people, 1 person. Either way, thanks for the compliment. Favorite property? Cosmo. LP670 Lambo. Oh, I know who this is. This is Daniel Ocean on X, but he asked this question on YouTube. What are the most mimosas you've ever consumed in one sitting? That was at Alexa's with Carson, Ashley, Gary, Lisa. We had just landed in Vegas. I was feeling great. We had an early flight in, and I crushed 10 mimosas in under an hour. And I was drunk, really drunk. Okay, Figurine Champ. Who are some of your favorite Vegas YouTubers? Do you have any?
Well, I mean, our friends Vegas Legacy.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at like names. I just watch with you.
Yeah,
she does like is it Josh and Rachel?
Josh and Rachel,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. I think it'd be easy to say like, you know, Ruby or Vegas Mad, but I think I got to give a shout out to Penny's here because Penny's for Vegas. That's during the pandemic. I started watching him because the first time I ever went to Vegas was a year before everything closed, and I remember I was hooked instantly on Vegas. And then seeing the footage of the strip completely quiet and nobody on it, it freaked me out. I did not like seeing that because nothing made me realize exactly how severe this was looking than seeing the strip completely vacant of any people. So I started watching Pennies for Vegas. And that's when we started getting the idea, or at least I did, that, you know, maybe next time we go to Vegas, if I can at the very least show Vegas to people who have never been to Vegas, that's all I wanted to ever accomplish, or talk about Vegas with people who are interested in Vegas, then that would be kind of a cool thing to do. And that inspiration came from Pennies for Vegas. That's the first guy I started watching Vegas content, and I'll give him a shout out there. Here's from Sweet with 2 T's, 8199 on YouTube. Any hotels you refuse to stay at or return to?
Circus.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd stay at Circus, man. We've gone in there a few times. One time we were looking for something. It's a weird vibe. It's a weird vibe in there. I don't, and you know, Sean actually commented underneath this comment and said, "Oh boy, here we go," referring to the Flamingo. Never say never about returning to the Flamingo. I'm always drawn to Center Strip and specifically the Flamingo. I don't hate the casino floor. They've just done some beautiful renovations to their lobby area.
And they took out all those kiosks.
They took out all the stupid kiosks. While MGM's going backwards with what they're doing at Luxor, and I'm going to talk about that in the vlog when I'm there, because I have to go see this for myself. Flamingo's going the right way. They're taking away the kiosks. They're letting you interact with the people that they're paid to, you know, to put you in the room. So I don't ever want to say never going back to Flamingo, though I will say that we have had 2 bad experiences there in terms of the customer service, and that's what makes or breaks a hotel stay. I've stayed at Excalibur and had a great time because the customer service was fantastic. But I would put definitely on the list of hotels I probably would never stay at, nor do I have any desire to stay at, is Circus. But don't buy into some of the negative hype about Luxor or Excalibur or some of the budget properties.
We
enjoy them. Okay, that's it for the YouTube. On to Facebook. Carson with Vegas Legacy. Would like to know, have you guys always taken naps in Vegas, or did you guys just start taking naps with your old age? I've always taken naps. I used to work very early in the day, and as a result, the only way I could function was by taking naps. So when I'm time off, I enjoy hitting the reset button, hitting refresh. What about you?
Yeah.
Carson, shut up. This from Chris. Oh, I've been waiting for this one. This is from Kristin Haas on Facebook. I love all of the questions above. I can't wait to hear them. So I have to say, no worries about mimosas. I also look for Bottomless, and I do drink a lot, but Jamie beats me. My question is really for Ashley. Sometimes you give hardcore RBF, resting bitch face.
Thought we weren't supposed to swear.
To your man. I love it. But are you really mad, or is it just your couple vibe?
So, I have to say that I have had many comments about my, what is it, RBF?
RBF.
From so many people, and not just towards my husband, but sometimes it is strictly towards him because he's annoying the shit out of me. But anyways, I have a very good RBF.
She really does. There are times where I'm like, what's wrong? Like, why are you looking so miserable? She's like, nothing's wrong. I'm having the best day of my life. Tell your face. Thank you, Kristin. Don't worry, though. In the vlogs, it's not, we've been together 20 years. She's stuck with me now. That's life.
It is our vibe. So
it is our vibe, too.
Yeah.
I like to get under her skin, and she likes to act like it's the worst. Okay, Vegas on a Dime on Facebook asks, what's your best Vegas hack? Have a great trip. Thank you very much, Vegas on a Dime.
I don't know. I think you would be better at maybe whatever the hacks are.
Okay, I'll give you a few quick hacks. And you know what? These have become pretty common. First time I ever go to Vegas, I go to the Nine Fine Irishman. They had a little kiosk outside of New York, New York. I'm like, boy, I could use a beer. This was another early flight. I paid like $13 for a beer in a plastic cup, and I thought this was the best thing ever, that I could just walk around in the sunshine. It was also in February 2019, I think. And I was just so enamored by the fact that I could walk around the strip with this beer in my hand. I loved it so much. And then I went into CVS to get a pack of gum, and I said, holy shit, they're selling two beer for $5 in here. I couldn't get over it. So that to me is the hack. If you've never been to Vegas, go to CVS, go to Walgreens, go to, what's the other place? ABC. Yeah. Get your walking around drinks in there. Okay? That's the other hack I have is, and I think it's actually cheaper, but in terms of what you're spending in terms of time and the nightmare to get over to the Uber area or the rideshare area at the airport, skip that crap. Go to the cabs. There's no lines. You walk right into a cab. I'll show you in the vlog coming up. I mean, barring if maybe it's a crazy day and the cab lineup's going to be huge. But the circus at the rideshare area compared to the cabs, how hard it is to get over there, man, for the sake of a couple bucks, even if it is a little bit more, the amount of time you're saving to kickstart your vacation. That'd be another hack. And finally, no matter what property you go into, sign up for their card, get the loyalty program, put your card in when you're playing, because you never know what you're going to get offered in terms of comps. All right, thank you very much, Vegas on a Dime. Tanya Munro-Ganton, I hope I'm pronouncing these names right. Okay, so when you're in Vegas, do you guys go straight to gambling or do you get a drink? Do you have a budget for each hotel? What's your mimosa budget? We go straight to gambling. Only because I'm a smoker and I like to have a quick cigarette. And I know, don't come down on me for the smoking. But so if I'm going to be sitting and having a cigarette, I might as well throw some money in the machine. Every trip to Vegas starts very quickly.
Like, quite literally, we walk into the casino, we walk into the hotel, we have our bags, and we can't even check in until he sits down at a slot machine and has a cigarette.
Correct. So yes, I guess you could say we're gambling, but it's not necessarily for gambling's sake. What's the other one?
Bottomless mimosa budget?
Bottomless mimosa budget, probably $30 a day. If I'll pay a little bit more on Alexas. I haven't given up on them, but that's like 30, it's almost 38. I don't get bottomless mimosas every time because we do like going to restaurants that do not offer them, including the Henry. The Henry does not have bottomless mimosas.
And he typically won't get it unless it's bottomless.
Yeah.
It's just too costly.
Yeah, it's almost $20 for a mimosa at the Henry when I could have bottomless mimosas for $30 somewhere on the strip. And do we have a budget for each hotel? No, we kind of talked about that earlier. We bring amount of money that we're comfortable with losing every time we go to Vegas. We've only gone back to the ATM a few times, but we have done it. And that's if the luck is really bad and you just really don't have a choice unless you're going to sit there and twiddle your thumbs. But every dime we bring to Vegas, I think we're okay with losing. Yeah. That's money that we've set aside going, this money, we'd obviously like to have some of it coming home, but we're okay with not because that's the way we've budgeted. Lee Smith on Facebook. Hi. What's your biggest win? That would have been the hand pay at Excalibur playing the Moolah game, Planet Moolah.
Yeah, was that what, like $1,500?
$1,500.
Yeah.
We've only hit 2 hand pays for all the times we've been going to Vegas, and you see, like we're not low rollers by any stretch. We have had some unbelievably bad luck, especially the last few trips to Las Vegas. It's just been brutal. Our biggest win is $1,500, only ever 2 hand pays. I hope that resonates with people who think that they're going to go to Vegas and strike it rich.
Which, I just have to comment on that. So $1,500 was our biggest hand pay, and that was probably the lowest denomination in terms of a bet.
Yeah, we were betting, like in the $2 range for that?
Not even.
Maybe not even. Maybe in the dollar range?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Lee Smith continues to ask, what's your favorite casino downtown?
Circa.
You mean Circa?
Yeah.
Circa,
you don't need to be rude.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if they would appreciate being referenced in the circus vein.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm driving in the city.
I know,
right
you're
now.
right, yeah. Favorite casino for me is the D. Downtown. Love
to gamble?
D. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I love the upstairs part. Even the downstairs. Like, you walk in and there's immediate vibes.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's true.
big vibes fan. Do you think the Strip is killing it for newcomers for value?
No.
I don't know. To me, if you're going to Vegas and you're getting a bottle of water in any hotel convenience area, like a convenience store in a hotel, that would deter you, I think, from coming back. But you have to be smart about where you spend your money. I still think that there's value in Vegas. You just have to be very smart about where you're investing your dollars. Don't buy bottled water because it's of convenience at the hotel convenience store. Go to your ABCs, go to your Walgreens, go to your CVS's. We even one trip went off the strip to Walmart. So do that instead. But I can understand why some people would be put off, depending on where they're spending their money. Where would you not stay at in terms of a hotel? We've already kind of answered that one. Circus. And these guys have got 30 days and counting, at least when they posted that. So, Lee, I hope you enjoy your trip. Oh, boy, we got work to do here. Mark, big fan of Mark. He gave us a shout-out on, God, I forget the name of the video now, but didn't have to do that. Anyway, Mark says, I like this idea. Here are my questions. What do you think is best value hotel in Vegas you've stayed in? Bang for your buck.
Honestly, I have to go back to New York.
New York. I totally agree. Casino's great. Restaurant options are great. Love the location. You're still a part of the strip without going across to the south side. And for what you're paying, the rooms are nice. I would say New York still offers the best value in Vegas. He said not the best, but the best value. Yeah, so which Vegas vlogger would you like to collab with, excluding anybody you've already collabed with? I'm not big on the collab thing. I don't really care, to be honest. If I meet somebody and they're cool and I can be friends with them, or at the very least have a decent, a decent time with them, then I'm down for hanging out a bunch. I think Vegas Legacy is a perfect example of this. We met them. We didn't film the first interaction. I think we took a quick picture and said, hey, but we liked each other. We got along well. And so if you want to consider what we're doing with Vegas Legacy a collab, I wouldn't. I think we're just going to Vegas because we're friends and we're hanging out. I don't know if I'd specifically go out of my way to collab with anybody.
But hang out, yeah.
But hang out, for sure. And that means whether the cameras are rolling or not. I hope that answers that question. I'm not a very good vlogger in the sense of, self-promotion or any of that stuff. Anybody I reach out to is not in the hopes of collabing. It's in the hopes of, hey, I like your vibe. Let's go for a drink. Strip Stumble was a great example. Greg.
Yeah.
We didn't film any of that. He's not a vlogger, but we had a great time. Champ is another.
Yeah.
He on X. Jay Osha. All of these guys, I'm not reaching out in the hopes of collabing. I'm reaching out in the hopes of talking to somebody who shares a passion for Las Vegas, and because I feel like we'd get along. Let's see here. If MGM or Caesars had to knock down all of their resorts tomorrow, I love this question, which would you be happier to lose on the Strip?
Sorry, you'll have to repeat that.
If MGM or Caesars had to knock down all of their properties.
Oh, right. I'd have to say Caesars to knock down their property.
I think I'd have to go MGM. And as much as I love MGM, I think Caesars properties are more iconic. Caesars, and I know what you're saying, Bellagio, man, they've got Bellagio, and you're right. But I'll put it this way: if Mirage still fell under when Mirage was still a thing, MGM, it'd be MGM, no problem. Keep your casinos. I could live without Caesars Palace. I think about the Vegas Strip. I don't know if I could see the Vegas Strip in my mind's eye without Caesars Palace, without Flamingo, especially those two. Which slot can't you walk past while putting out or without putting a sneaky 20 in?
Wheel of Fortune.
Ashley's addicted to Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say Shamrocks.
Oh, right, yeah.
You'll see us every time it's basically $9 a spin, but every time I see a Shamrocks machine, I think I got to put some money in that. Sorry if it feels like we're rushing, but we're almost actually to where we need to be. We got to go get our U.S. money out of the bank here. Okay, and how did you guys meet? Who made the first move?
We met on the internet, if anyone remembers Nexopia. I can't even remember who made the first move.
I don't know. It was 20 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could tell our story at some point. I don't know if we have enough time to do it today, but we definitely have kind of a funny story.
Yes. It's a unique one, that's for sure. But we met in Brandon, Manitoba.
Yes.
I was there for work. And when are you guys coming to the UK? UK remains on our bucket list. We want to do the UK, all of Europe. But certainly UK would be at the top of the list for me. And hopefully soon, man. If we come, we're going to reach out, and then you guys can take us to a cool place to eat. Lori and George, this is who we stole the idea from. This is so fun. Can't wait to watch. Here's a few questions. Do you both share a gambling budget or separate? We bring our own money, but we gamble together.
Yeah.
Safe to say?
Yep.
How far in advance do you book Vegas trips? Couple months. Yeah. Who watches your puppers when you're away?
So our oldest one, our son usually watches. So that's Bella. And then the other two we take to a boarding kennel. And yeah.
Yeah, Bella's a little older, and I don't like taking her to a kennel. She's got some problems with her hips. If you follow us follow me on X, I've talked about Bella before. So our son, who's 18, looks after Bella, and the other two ended up at the kennel this time. But they like the kennel, too. They get to see other dogs and hang out. Most memorable and fun trip? She's barking.
I don't know. I really liked the trip when we took our kids, like one of them.
The Christmas one?
Yes, the Christmas one.
Yeah, I would say that would be up there for me. Maybe the first time we ever took our kids.
Yeah.
Most memorable trip. Man, there's so many. There's so many. But to me, the Christmas one in Vegas with our kids was was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It certainly made a lot of memories. What is the perfect amount of MIMS for optimal enjoyment? Mimosas. I think anytime you're going over 7 in under an hour, you're risking not feeling well later in the day. I think 7's a great number because you got a healthy glow. And then the favorite MIM flavor, it's too bad because I really wanted to like Flanker in Mandalay Bay, especially because I really enjoyed their strawberry mimosa. It was maybe the best mimosa I've had in Vegas. But Flanker sucked in terms of their service. I would not go back.
Can we do another video? Or?
Yeah, we're going to stop.
Okay.
And then we're going to restart because we're at the bank. We got to get our money out. We got to go to the airport.
And we're running out of time.
Okay, we will return.
5 minutes later.
Brief interruption to run to the bank. Thank you very much again to Lori and George. Stole this idea from them, and they asked some great questions. Corey asks, "What do you do for work?"
So right now, I'm a general manager for a bank, but I have taken a career change that I start next month, so I will be a mortgage advisor.
I am in marketing and communications. Been doing that for 5 years. Obviously, we referenced earlier the paid on-call firefighting as well. And prior to that, I used to be in broadcasting. So thank you very much, Corey. Oh, he asks as well, best meal in Vegas?
Best meal. I think I'm going to have to say Carbone.
Carbone.
Whatever.
Yeah.
However you say it.
I was a big fan.
Oh, it was so good.
So much so that we're going back.
Yes.
Yes, we're going back. And finally, Louisa. And I hope I caught everybody's. I feel like I'm missing a few questions here. So if I didn't, I really do apologize. It wasn't intentional. Louisa says, looking forward to this video. I'd like to know more about your family. I saw you have kids. How old are they? Do they mind you going away or moan constantly? Or ours moan constantly?
So our son is 18 and our daughter is 20. Our daughter lives on her own. Our son still lives at home. He moans when we go because he has to look after the dog.
Yeah, he's a very capable 18-year-old boy. He's a man now. And he even moaned when I said, you're going to have to shovel. We got all of this snow. Almost all of the snow was gone. And we got it all in under a 24-hour span. I tried my best to shovel like yesterday. Got it all, and then we got more in the overnight as well. The wind shifted and blew it all over the place. And I told him, "Oh, you're gonna have to shovel." And he went, keep in mind, he's an 18-year-old man, strong boy. He's 6'7", so he moans constantly. But yeah, kids are 20 and 18. Faith and Jude are their names, and I think. That's it. I think we're through. We did them all.
All of them?
I think so. I hope I'm not missing out on any questions. I tried my best to piece these together. Thank you very much for watching. That's Ask Us Anything. I don't know how I'm going to put all of this together and put it up on YouTube. I have no idea. But I really do appreciate everybody taking the time to ask us these questions. You helped kill. I can't believe it. We're already here. In fact, we're kind of close in terms of the timeline to get parked, get to the airport, all that stuff. But thank you for playing along. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully you'll hit like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And you'll get set for an exciting Vegas vlog series coming your way here in about a week and a bit.